Hello friends, this is Ricky Chadha from Astro Healer channel. Jupiter, the biggest planet of all the planets, is going retrograde on the 29th of July. Now, whenever a planet goes retrograde, what it really means, what we should understand. See, the planet on the 29th of July will turn retrograde in its own sign, Pisces. The retrogression of this planet shall end somewhere on the 24th of November 2022. I would like to share my views on a retrogression of a planet. See, retrogression is a process which generally is termed or understood as a bad phase or a process. Whenever a planet is direct, the planet is fast, and when it goes retrograde, the speed of the planet slows down. This is one thing that we need to understand. The natural tendency or the karma tattva of that particular planet will also slow down, won't have that much of an effect. For example, whenever Saturn goes retrograde, I always tell people Saturn is a planet of karma. During the retrogression of a planet like Saturn, never take up a new job or start a new venture, because we don't have the support of the planet who is the significator of that particular that particular karka. Similarly, you will see that a planet like Jupiter, which is a very benevolent planet, we always associate Jupiter with auspicious event like marriages and so on. Now, when it is going retrograde, obviously I would advise people not to do any auspicious ceremonies and so on. When a planet is retrograde like Jupiter, you will be spending more money, but on a very auspicious for auspicious reasons or auspicious matters. On a personal front, that means when I'm talking about yourself, myself, and all the others, then retrogression normally will end up into a setback. On a positive side, you will develop, now I'm talking about Jupiter, you will develop interest towards spiritualism, dharma, adhyatma. All these things will be your domain. But the idea is now, I am here to explain to you this particular retrogression of the planet Jupiter on the 29th of this month, how it is going to have an impact on each lagna and each rashi. I shall also be talking about the planet which houses it rules, and during this phase of retrogression, which are the other houses it's going to have aspect. Like we all know, Jupiter has got a 5th aspect, 7th aspect, and the 9th aspect. So it looks from wherever it is placed, it will look at the 5th, 7th, and 9th house. Keeping all this in mind, I am here to explain to you how this is going to affect each one of you according to your lagna and also according to your moon rashi. So let's begin. The first sign I shall be talking about is Aries. So friends, the first sign we shall be talking about is Aries. Now for Aries, Jupiter rules the 9th house and the 12th house. Both the houses are very divine, spiritual, and Jupiter is in the 12th itself. It rules the 9th and the 12th, and it is in 12th, and it is getting retrograde in the 12th house. From 12th, it is looking at your 4th house, 6th house, and the 8th house. Keeping this position, the aspects in mind, let us see what could be the result for people with Aries as Lagna or Aries as their moon sign. Job pressure. You will see pressure in your job. You will not be able to maintain good relationship, maybe with your seniors whom with you are working. There are chances of unwanted, undesired for place you will get transferred to. So there could be an undesired transfer. If you are a businessman, business owner, you're doing business, then I can see that your profit or your income will slow down. There may be a shortfall of finances also. Also remember, you can also incur some losses as well. Partners, whether it is a business partner or life partner, I personally feel that you will see that there is no cooperation. So they will not cooperate with you, and due to this, if it is a business partner, your business will suffer. If it is your life partner, you may have little stress in your married life. Try to avoid getting involved or indulge into any new investment. Wait for some time. Sometime means I mean 24th of November. Do not start anything new or a new business. Hang on for some time. On a monetary side or financial side, I would say your expenses are going to rise and you will keep on spending money, and I want you to keep a check on your income as well. Not that you go overboard. Differences with life partner, I have already mentioned that. On health front, yes, I would say you will be prone to lack of energy, feeling very low, fatigue will set into you, and you may even put on weight. Jupiter is a planet which always gives you fat. Next sign is Taurus. Now for Taurus, it rules the 8th house and the 11th house. Now 8th house is all about occult, all about sudden events in your life. 8th house is about unearned money or hidden money and so on. It is into the 11th house. 8th house and 11th house it rules, and it is in the 11th house. From 11th house, it is looking at your 3rd house, 5th house and 7th house. Keeping this position and the aspect in mind, there are chances, as I told you, in the 8th house, you may get unexpected money from somewhere. Maybe that money will come, you know that money can come from there, but it will get a little delayed. So wherever you are expecting money, you will get delayed, but you will get money which is unexpected and all of a sudden. Maybe you have given money to someone, it was not coming back, it will come back to you. I can see benefit with respect to job. Average, but it's still good. There may be some obstacles at your workplace. There may be some miscommunication with your seniors, with your boss, with your superiors. But the good thing is that you will be able to resolve all your problems, all the issues in front of you. If you are into business, you should expect mixed result, not so good and not neither it's going to be bad. Yes, if you have a business partner, if you're doing business in a partnership, then you may have some problems with your partner. There could be increase of expenses and you need to control that. I don't see much of harmony with your life partner as well. On the health front, I see that you will be prone to cold, cough, pain, allergies, and especially you may suffer from leg pain. So keep a check on this. Next sign is Gemini. For Gemini, Jupiter rules the 7th house and the 10th house. Now, both the houses are Kendra houses and Jupiter is in your 10th house. But remember, Jupiter is retrograde. In which case, from 10th house, Jupiter is looking at your 2nd house, 4th house and 6th house. Unwanted job change. There could be some problems with relationship with your subordinates, people working under you. You may think or you may decide to change your job because you are not satisfied at that place. But as I told you, hang on till 23rd of October till Saturn is going retrograde. If you are into a business, then I see that there could be some obstacles that you will have to face in your business. On financial front, I suppose that you may witness some losses due to your own wrong decisions. In your personal life, understanding with your partner may be a big problem. You have to understand your life partner. You may also face some health issues which can also be chronic and which will keep you bothered. Take care of your health. Next sign is Cancer. Now for Cancer, Jupiter rules your 6th house and your 9th house, and it is in the 9th house going retrograde, from where it is looking at the 1st house, 3rd house and 5th house. Favorable results can be expected. Increase in your luck. Luck will be in your support. Favorable time if you want to take up a new job, or if you're already in a job, I see a promotion. You may also get a new job with a better perks, a better salary. If you are into business, you may have good profit. So for Cancer, it is good. During this time or during this period when retrogression of Jupiter is there, business in partnership may also prove to be very favorable. So your partner is going to be very cooperative with you. On a financial side, good time. The luck is smiling at you. I also see there is a chance of ancestral property coming your way. Also, the bonding between you and your life partner will also grow. Health side, you may remain fit and energetic. So overall, for the sign of Cancer, it is a very good period. Jupiter will give you all the benefit. Next is Leo. Now for Leo, Jupiter rules your 5th house and the 8th house, and it is going retrograde in the 8th house. Leo. 8th house itself is bad. Jupiter going retrograde itself again is not a very good thing. It is looking at the 12th house, it is looking at the 2nd house and the 4th house. Professional front, not a very favorable time for you. You may witness certain stagnation in job. Job is there, but you are feeling very stagnated over there. If you are into business, then you can meet with some obstacles which will result either the money is flowing out rapidly. Investment during this time also will not be advisable. It will prove to be a disaster. You may get a chance to earn money from some unexpected sources like share market, inheritance, maybe some illegal money and so on, or hidden money. Due to lack of concentration by your children in their studies, you will face some issues. So this could also be a possibility. On a health side, I would say that you may need to spend some money on your health of your child. So your child may not be keeping well and the money will be spent there. You yourself also would be prone to some allergies during this period. Next sign is Virgo. For Virgo, Jupiter rules the 4th house and the 7th house. Now here both again these houses are Kendra houses and Jupiter is going retrograde in the 7th house itself of your life partner, business itself. From where it is looking at the 11th house, 1st house and the 3rd house. You are going to meet new friends, new connection, new associates. On a professional front, you may get mixed results. If you are into business, of course, not a very good time because business will suffer because 7th house is always business house and there Jupiter is going retrograde. If you are doing a business in partnership, then problem may arise with your business partners. You may earn through some unexpected source like shares, inheritance, and so on. Also, if I talk about your health, you will be prone to pain in your legs. You may suffer from cold related problems as well. Next sign is Libra. For Libra, Jupiter rules your 3rd house and your 6th house. And it is going retrograde in your 6th house. From 6th house, it is looking at your 10th house of karma. It is looking at your 12th house and 2nd house. Unwanted delays can be seen over here. Maybe it's possible that these delays will keep you very much annoyed. It may be a tough time in respect to your job. Also, if you are into business, you may not be able to maintain the profit margin or profit level up to your expectation. Due to your over expenses or spending a lot, you may be in a situation where you may have to take some loan. And I hope if you understand, it is better that you control your expenses. More loans, by taking more loans, you may land up into even more deeper trouble. You may have to, or you may have a dispute with your partner. Now I'm talking about both the partner, whether it's a business partner or it's a life partner. And this could be because of lack of understanding or misunderstanding, whatever you say. Health, you may be prone to pain in your thigh. Leg and thigh I'm talking about because it's the area where Jupiter rules. Now, and also the 6th house rules that. Next sign is Scorpio. Now for Scorpio, Jupiter rules your 2nd house and the 5th house. In which case, because it is in the 5th house and going retrograde, from there it is looking at your 9th house, 11th house and the 1st house. You may get relief through involvement into spiritual activities. So get involved into spiritual activity. If you have children, children's progress may be the concern for you at this time. On professional front, it may not be the best of the time, it's just an average. You will do very well, but maybe you are expecting some appreciation which is not coming and that is what is bothering you. If you are into business, then also you may not meet with the satisfaction and you will feel that business is slowing down. It may not be good to engage yourself in partnership during this time. So if you are maybe a new start, a new venture, something you're planning, it's not a very good time if you want a business to be started in which you have a partner. You may be able to meet your commitments, whatever you have committed for, as far as money is concerned, and that money will be available with you. You will also have an opportunity to save money at this time. So monetarily, I can see it's a okay period for you. You may plan or you may think of investing into some schemes, some investment into some new, maybe share market or something, which is okay. So there's nothing, no harm in it. You will be able to maintain a good harmony with your partner. On health side, I see that you may have to spend some money on the health of your children. You may need to even spend some money on yourself as far as health is concerned. Next sign is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, as you know, Jupiter rules the first house itself and the fourth house. And it is going retrograde in the fourth house. From fourth house, it is looking at your 8th house, 10th house, and 12th house. See, this is a very typical situation. There will be family issues, lack of comfort, which will put you under stress. Stress would be even there at your workplace. You may think of changing the job. If you are into business, you will face some losses. Problems with your partner will start showing up. Also, more expenses rather than, I would say, the income is less and the outgoing is more. So you have to control that. You may not be able to save money at all. So I want you to, because all of a sudden you may think like, I need to do the renovation of my house, or I want to buy a vehicle, or I want to buy something for my comfort. I think that you should just hang on, take a, you must have a check over your bank balance, whether is it permitting you to do that or no. Family dispute are also likely over here, and that is going to cause a little bit of stress for you. Health wise, you may need to spend some money on the health of your mother. So your mother may be, God forbid, she may fall sick or something, then you have to spend some money. Mother's health, I would once again try to draw your attention that there could be huge expenses also. So read my lips and understand what I'm talking about. Next sign is Capricorn. For Capricorn, Jupiter rules the 12th house and the 3rd house. And it is going retrograde in the 3rd house, from where it is looking at the 7th house, 9th house, and the 11th house. There would be a lack of self-confidence, lack of self-development. You may face some challenges, and you may even feel of changing the job wherever you're working. Or you may face a transfer to a place, okay, which may not be of your liking, but you will be transferred to a new place. If you are into business, business will go smooth, and especially if your business is related to foreign land, import, export, or you are giving or you're supplying to someone who is or the company is a foreign company, MNC, multinational companies and so on. That's a good period for you if you're doing business with a multinational company. Partnership business will be fine. So you'll have a good coordination and cooperation with your partner. On financial side, I would say that unexpected gains from some sources, maybe through stock, through insurance, incentive, and even inheritance will come your way. You may not be able to retain money, that is the problem. So money will come, but you will keep on spending money. That is where you need to be a little, have a control over it. On personal front, I see good relationship with your brothers and siblings, but you may not be able to maintain a good relationship with your life partner. Health maybe you are subject to some seasonal flu and cold. Nothing much to worry about it. Yes, there may be a chances of an injury as well. So I would say driving, or if you're working on a machine or you're handling some tools and all that, be a little careful. Next sign is Aquarius. Now for Aquarius, Jupiter rules your second house and the 11th house. Both the houses are known as Dhan Bhav, house of wealth, and it is getting retrograde in the second house. From second house, it is looking at your 6th house, 8th house and the 10th house. You may not be satisfied with whatever you are getting. So the hunger in you is not dying over here. Also, you may face some moderate satisfaction as far as job is concerned. If you are into business, business will be fine, but at the same time, you will not be able to meet your expectation, because you have set a very high expectation from the business. You may need to take care of your business partner also, because maybe health wise also and otherwise also you need to take a little care with him. On financial side, you will definitely secure gains for yourself, but it is not going to be very huge income, but satisfactory enough. If you remain contented with whatever you're getting it, you will be happy. You need to plan your finances. You have to budget yourself. You have to spend, but spend wisely. There will be, of course, money left after all your spending, which will help you to fulfill all your other commitments as well. There may be a good relationship with your life partner as well. Health, you may have some, yes, I would say major, but health problems would be there. But you have to take care. Most likely, what I can guess is you may be prone to eye issues with your eye. Some infection or some problem may crop up for you. Let's talk about the last sign, Pisces. For Pisces, Jupiter rules your Lagna, the first house. It also rules your 10th house. Now, it is in the first house in the Lagna and it is retrograde. And from where it is looking at the 5th, 7th and the 9th house. In which case, there are chances of you feeling insecure. The feeling of insecurity would be there. Especially feeling insecure about your future. You may witness situation where you will all of a sudden say that I want to change my job. I don't want you to do that, but that is something that will come to your mind. If you are into business, you will see success because inflow of money is there. You will also get a good chance if you are into business dealing with people abroad. Monetarily, I see that you may face your income and your expenses would be at par. It will be almost the same. Ego related issues could be possible with your life partner. So I don't want to try not to bring those clashes because of your ego. Try to understand each other. You may need to adjust to maintain that harmony and peace at home. Health, yes, digestion related issues, 6th house. I've always told you that 5th house and 6th house is something that I always relate to the stomach. So digestion issues could be maybe you're feeling constipated, or you have those reflexes, or you have acidity or something like that. Anyway, these are my analysis on Jupiter going retrograde on the 29th of this month, July. It will become direct on the 24th of November. Stay positive, stay happy. Once again, let me repeat, do not take this as, because there are other, each horoscope is different. Your Mahadasha, Antardasha, Parindadasha, everything plays a role. So few of these are just some red flags or some issues that I'm talking to you. Always remain positive and believe me, have faith and nothing is going to go wrong with you. God bless.